what are these, you're asking? These are Nicole's protein bars that she made, and I guess we'd call them protein balls, and they are yummy. I improvised a little bit, so I wanted to share that with you. Nicole, thanks for the original post. These are great. I didn't have all the ingredients that you did, so I wanted to just make a little video about what I had to use and how they turned out. I used, first of all, I wanted to make just a smaller batch since I wasn't sure how they'd turn out, so I started off with a half a cup of butter, or sorry, a fourth of a cup of butter, and I got the Smart Balance all natural chunky peanut butter, and I used half of a jar of that, which is 8 ounces. And cocoa, I used 1/4 of a cup of Hershey's cocoa. Who knew there was protein in it? There's 1 gram of protein in every tablespoon. So I put these 3 ingredients in a pan and brought them to bubbling, and then I sort of pulled them off the heat, and I added oats. I used 1 cup of oats, and then I added Kashi GoLean Crunch cereal, and I added about a little bit over 1 cup, so we'll say a cup and a fourth. And I also added, I don't have setting out, excuse me, setting out here, but I use, let me see if I can find it. Ah, here it is. I used Truvia, maybe about 7 packets of Truvia, and I also had like 3 packets of Splenda. So I put those in there. My protein powder is really sweet, so I didn't think I needed 2.5 cups of anything sweet in there. I used 1.5 scoops of my Unjury brand chocolate protein powder, so that was 30 grams of protein in there. So 30 grams of protein from the protein powder. The oatmeal, I think I figured 1 cup had 10 grams of protein. The Kashi GoLean Crunch added 20 grams of protein. The stick of butter, depending on where you look, didn't really add anything, but it might have added 2 grams of protein. And I think that about covers it. Did I say the peanut butter? The peanut butter had 49 grams of protein. And I did do the fat content, which isn't pretty. All together, all those ingredients came up with about 169 grams of fat. So when you add these up, divide them up, I came up with, I didn't actually need to use the little muffin tins. I balled them in my hands like this. So as compared to the size of the tip of my fingers, that's how big they are. Smaller than golf balls, but not a whole lot smaller. I come up with 5 grams of protein in each one of these and about 7.5 grams of fat. I'm trying to figure out if I'd be able to do it without the butter and knock the fat grams down by quite a bit. I didn't do protein, didn't do carbs, because I don't count too much on any of those. But anyway, that's the way my little protein balls turned out. They taste yummy. Trying to figure out how to store them. I think I'm just going to keep them refrigerated. See how well they stay together, and they stayed together this well even before they were cool. Now I've had these in the refrigerator for about 10 minutes, but like I said, I didn't really need to use a muffin tin, even though I started